really honored to be here on today, to be able to speak with all of you. So first and foremost, I'm going to ask you to do something, okay? I know you're kind of like, I just ate and I'm tired. But I want you, I won't ask you, yeah, I will ask you. Okay, so can you stand up for just a minute? All right, okay, here we go. Yeah, I promise you it won't be too painful. Okay, and so I want you to go find somebody, okay, because today is your day, right? Today is about you. I want you to find somebody, you may not know them, try to find somebody that you don't know. And I want you to go and give them a high five, and I want you to tell them, congratulations, you did it, okay? So find somebody, move. All right, fine, give them a high five and tell them you did it. Yes, you did it, all right? You did it, congratulations. If nobody has told you, I want to tell you that you are amazing and you did it. Yes. Awesome, amazing accomplishments in the room. You did it. Yes. Awesome. That's great. Yes, you did it. It has been a long road, but you did it. Yes, you deserve to be celebrated on today. All right. So I definitely want to, before I get into my reflections, I want to say congratulations to all of you. Now give yourselves a round of applause. This is for you, right? Give yourselves, we don't take enough time to celebrate our accomplishments. So I want you to give yourself a round of applause and be truly proud of what you have accomplished, because this is not a small feat that you have accomplished. This is a great feat that you have accomplished. And a lot of times, again, we don't take the time to kind of savor, our accomplishments. We just move on to the next thing and we keep going. So on today, I want to talk to you a little bit, just really briefly, about possibilities. That's what I want to talk to you today about possibilities. I want to talk to you about the possibilities that lie within each and every one of you sitting in this room on today. Possibilities that could potentially create or make your next move your best move. If you do it right, today could be the first day of the best day of the rest of your life, right? If you actually take advantage of this particular major milestone in your life, this major accomplishment that is taking place on today and that will continue to take place on June the 1st. But what I want to talk to you about briefly is how you can capitalize on this major milestone in your life and take it to the next level and actually create a legacy of possibility for yourself. And so on today, I want to take you on a journey of my life. And I'm hoping that through my journey, you will be able to see within yourself and recognize how you can turn some of your disappointments, how you can turn some of your mistakes, how you can turn some things that you may look back on and say, I wish I would have never, ever done that. How you can actually take that, flip it around, and actually make it the catalyst for what becomes, again, the best days of your life. So I want to kind of take you on this journey and tell you this one story about me and a particular event in my life. So I remember it just really like it was yesterday. The room was kind of filled with excitement. It was a place in time where you could recognize and realize that it was a once in a lifetime type experience. So everybody really, in today's time, you can call it was like a selfie fest. People were, taking their selfies. They were running all over the room like, yes, this is me. And they were really doing their best to capture this particular moment in their life. But as for me, I was kind of just sitting in the room, kind of amazed, looking around like, I really don't know if I'm supposed to be here. I was really just overwhelmed with the entire experience. I really couldn't really fathom that I was actually supposed to be in this room with all of these amazing people that were standing in this room. People that I was looking at like, these people are really going to be world changers. These are people that are going to make a real mark on humanity. And so for me, you know, I had to take a moment and really catch my breath, you know, really look out in the audience. And when I scanned the room, I could see 4 beautiful reflections of me. 4 little faces looking at me in sheer amazement, smiling, doing everything they could to capture this particular 360-degree transformational life experience. They were looking at me in awe like, that's my mom. That's my mom standing up there. And so at that particular moment, I could, you know, get my composure, get it all together. I'm like, those are my babies looking at me. So let me get it together. I don't want them to see me shaking in my boots. I don't want them to see me not embracing the fullness of who I am. I don't want them to see me rejecting the possibilities that lie before me. And so I took a deep breath and I began to realize, Erica, you're standing in the room with all of these amazing people. They're calling, I hear them calling one name after the other. I see the people strutting on stage, getting their little hoods, taking pictures, posing for the frame. And I'm like, wow. And again, I'm still standing in line, waiting for my turn. So I said, hold up, wait just a minute, because I still don't believe I'm supposed to be here. So let me just be sure that my name, you know, is actually on the program. You know, because I can't do embarrassment again. Like, I mean, I made so many mistakes in life. Like, what have I ever done right? This is what I'm saying to myself. Like, what have I done right to really be standing in this room with all of these amazing people? But what do you know? My name is right there, right along with everybody else's, Erica D. Wyatt. They actually spelled it right, too. So I was like, yes, I'm supposed to be here. So again, I said, let me get it together. So I looked out in the audience again, and those 4 beautiful faces. Hi, Mom. Hi. So I said, okay, I can do this. I remember why I'm here now. Those 4 beautiful faces are the reason why I'm standing in this line, getting ready to receive this same beautiful hood that the rest of these people that went before me received. And it took me a moment. It took me a moment to really embrace the fullness of this particular possibility. But one thing I realized, that at the age of 35 years old, yes, I was standing in line to become the first person in my family to receive a PhD. At 35 years old, as a single mother of 4 children, that I had actually earned this particular accomplishment. Yes, today I am a published author, as Dr. Caldwell kind of highlighted. Yes, that's me today. Yes, I mean, each and every day I inspire, I encourage, I educate, I teach everybody that will stand and listen to me for at least 30 seconds, because it doesn't take long for me to get on the roll. Yes, I am the woman today that seeks to impact change within my community by mentoring young, disadvantaged children that are, you know, are doomed to be a statistic. And so, yes, that's me on today. But what I want to highlight is that hasn't always been me. Who I am today is not where my story began. My story began more so, the only thing that really separated me about 20 years ago was my bitterness, was my anger, my frustration with the world, was my inability to truly understand my place in the world, my purpose. I would often ask myself, Erica, do you have purpose? Like, what is the point of this life that you're living? Because at the age of 17 years old, I found out that I was pregnant with this beautiful young lady that sits here before you now. So at the age of 18 years old, I became a single mother with no clue of what motherhood even meant. No clue of what purpose meant. No clue of how I was going to lead and guide an actual human being into their place of purpose when I was confused about the reason why I existed. I truly lived a life with no hope, no excitement for the future, because every time I could think about everything I had worked so hard for, I'm like, man. I mean, I was in the top 5% of my high school class, and I said, really, Erica? You're going to make it go all down the drain, becoming a teenage mom at the age of 18 years old. The only thing I ever wanted was to make my mom and dad proud by becoming the first person in my family to become a college graduate. But at that time in my life, I could not see the possibilities that lie before me. For me, there were no possibilities. For me, all I could see is the fact that I would have to be a mother for the rest of my life. A mother who did not understand how to mother a child, a person who had no sense of purpose for herself, so she could not see purpose and possibility within another human being. And so that's why on today I am truly, truly committed to speaking hope and encouragement into your life. I'm truly committed to encouraging you, inspiring you, and telling you not to allow your pain, your disappointments, your mistakes, your failures, not to allow them to frame the future of your possibilities for you. I'm here today to help you recognize and understand that for the most part, your pain is the foundation of your purpose. I'm here to encourage you not to live in your story, but to stand on your story. And to speak out to the world from that place of purpose, not from a place of pain. Today marks, again, a major accomplishment in your life. June the 1st will solidify that accomplishment that you have worked so hard to achieve. Many of you may be like me and never really thought that you would be in this place on today. You may have questioned your ability to actually accomplish anything outside of your mistakes, outside of disappointments that you've had in your life. But I want to encourage you on today to reshape your perspective, to reframe the disappointments that you've had in your life, and begin to turn those disappointments, turn those mistakes, turn those failures into a legacy of possibility. Because that is the potential that lies within each and every one of you. Just like me, as a single mother of 4 beautiful children on today, I'm full of possibility, I'm full of potential, and so are you. I'm not the exception to the rule. I'm just somebody that decided that I wanted to create a legacy for my children. I am someone that decided that I would not allow my pain to continue to dictate to my possibility. And so on today, I really, truly, truly, truly want for you to really begin to think, like, what will your mantra be? For me, people ask me all the time, Dr. Wyatt, how did you do it? You're a single mom, like, you have not 1, not 2, not 3, but you have 4 children. How did you complete a PhD with 4 children as a single mom? And for me, I have my mantra. There's a mantra that I have, and it goes a little something like this. I just can't give up now. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, but I don't believe he brought me this far. And so that's my mantra. So every time life gets hard, I tell myself, girl, you can't give up. He's brought you too far. You have 4 children to encourage, to inspire, to educate, to teach, to instill. You have to shape their mantra for life. You have to help them to realize that yes, life is full of upsets, life is full of breakdowns, but it's your job to turn your breakdown into your breakthrough. It's your job to reshape your pain into your purpose. That's my job. And so each and every day, I have to recite that mantra to myself. And so on today, I want you to begin to shape, to reshape the things that you once looked at as failures, the things that you once looked at as, that's a lost cause. There was no reason for that to happen in my life. I don't want anybody to know that happened. I just want to hide. I want to push that in the corner and not let anybody know that that's a part of who I am. But I want you to begin to reshape that on today. Reshape your perspective and realize that you're full of possibility. Not only possibilities for you, but there's a legacy of possibility that lies within you. Not just for your children, but for your communities, for other families. Some of you will reach the world. And so I want you to begin on today to realize and to embrace and to acknowledge that possibility that lies within the inside of you. And so in my closing, I am going to do something on today that my daughter did not know that I was going to do. And this is speaking to my legacy of possibility. So on May the 30th, my daughter, and I'm not going to cry on today, on May the 30th, she will be stepping into a new phase of her life. She has decided to enroll into the Army Reserve or to register or to enlist. And this is something that I've never told her publicly. I've said it in bits and pieces, but she's 20 years old today. And she's made that choice. She's a sophomore in college studying biomedical sciences. And so she's decided, she's done what her mom has always taught her to do, is that you step out on possibility. You don't allow your fear to hold you back and to keep you in a place, to keep you in a box. And so on today, I want to speak to my legacy of possibility. And I want to let you know, Maya, that at the age of 18 years old, I could not see my legacy of possibility that was in you. But on today, at 20 years old, 20 years later, I can see clearly my legacy of possibility that lies within the inside of you. And I pray that on today, that you realize, you embrace, and you acknowledge the legacy of possibility that lies within the inside of you. There's a potential and there's a possibility that exists within you that no one can take from you. And I want to encourage you on today that as you step out into this new phase of life, I want you to realize and embrace that you have a place, you have a purpose in the world that's going to impact a whole nother legacy, and that's going to create possibilities within other people that may not have ever realized their place and their purpose in the world. And so on today, from my heart to yours, my first child at the age of 18 years old that I once saw as pain, as frustration, that I once lacked understanding about who you were and your purpose in my life. And so on today, from a place of clarity and a place of purpose, I want to tell you that I love you and that I know that the legacy of possibility that lies within you, that is going to take the world by storm. Thank you.